Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be going through how to use Google Chat for beginners. So first things first is let's go into Google Chat. So let's search for Google Chat right here and then click on the first link. And there you are. So it is chat.google.com. So if you are logged into your Google account, then you should be able to see your user right here on the top right. And if you don't have an account, then just go ahead and sign in. And this is our dashboard right here. So as you can see here, there is actually three things that you can take a look at. So these are chat, spaces, and all the way down here as well is meet. So going through each one, chat is essentially allows you to create a group or to have conversation via chat. So it's kind of like a direct message, or you can add in multiple people as well. In Spaces right here, it is quite similar to chat where you can have a group, but you can do much more with that. You can do a lot of planning. You can go ahead and add tasks as well if you'd like. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this plus icon right here. And then as you can see here, you can either create a space, browse a space, or if there is any message that you are not friends with, you should be able to see some message requests right here. But to create a chat, all you need to do is type in their email, or if you have them as a contact, you should be able to type them in and see them right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few email right here. There's one of them, and then I'm going to add another one right here. Now, once that you're happy with the people who you want to add, just go ahead and click on Start Chat. And now, once that you have created that chat group, as you can see, this is what it would look like. So at the very top right here, this is your group right here. So it's called Empty Group as default. And once you click on it, you'll be able to view your members. You could add apps and integrations, add more people. You can even turn this chat into a space, and then you could, if you have red things, you could mark as unread, pin things, add notifications, turn off history, leave, block, and report as well. Now, as you can see here at the moment, it is currently one member, which is us, and the people who we have added, we have actually just invited them. So they are not yet in the chat, but we have sent an invitation. Now, if you want to go ahead and add more people, then you can just go ahead and click add people right here. And then you can type in their address or any groups or apps right here. Now, as you can see here, it says history is on. So that means that anything that you add into this chat will be saved until you either delete them or you leave the group. And if you remember right here, if we go and turn off history, this means that any new messages will be deleted within 24 hours. So kind of like a timing clock. So let's go ahead and add in our first chat right here. So, say something like, hey, everyone. There you go. And then as you can see, this is what this would look like. You can see your name, and then you can see the message right here. And of course, your profile as well right here. Now, you can go ahead and react to this. So you can add a reaction. So your usual emojis right here. You could reply to it right here. And you could also edit this as well. There are some additional things, so more actions right here. If you want to mark this as unread, you can forward this to an inbox, or you can even add this as a task or delete them. Now within the chat itself, you could make a few more changes to the chat format, add in an emoji, you can add GIFs right here, upload a file, or even start a video meeting in this group that you have. Now, if you click on the plus icon right here, these are some Google Workspace tools which you could use. So these can be adding a Drive file, or you can even send a calendar invite. So if we go ahead and click on calendar invite right here, this will then open up your calendar here on the right side, and then you'll be able to schedule a meeting that you want. You can as you would normally for a Google Calendar, adding information like title, the time, adding the guests as well. And normally this would add in guests who are inside your group right here. Now, before you move on to the spaces, what I want to show is the search bar right here at the top, as it allows you to go ahead and find anything that you want. So these can be the people, any spaces, and even any specific message that you are looking for. And if we take a look on the right side as well, we could set our active status. So at the moment it is set as active, but if we go ahead and click on this, you can see either if it is active or if we are in do not disturb mode, or we can set this as away, or we can even add a personal status right here. So here are some additional status that you can put. So these can be, be right back, commuting, out sick, vacationing, or again, you can add your own. So say, for example, I'm recording right here. You can change the status if you want. So let's look for, I don't know, a mic or something right here. And then you can go ahead and select as to when this status will change back to automatic. You can select this either today, this week, within 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, or even a custom if you want. So say, for example, I want it done today at 4:29. Sure, let's go ahead and set that and then click done. Now, if you look all the way back up, you can see that our status is now in this right here. Now, let's go ahead and create a spaces. So what is the difference between the chat, which is a group, and the spaces? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. So let's click on the plus icon right here once again. And then we're going to go ahead and create a space. So let's click on this. Now, within that space, we can go ahead and add the title that we want. So let's say, which is the legendary group. So description is optional. So a team of amazing people. And again, go ahead and add an emoji in here. So let's click on this, and then let's see. And then I'm gonna, choose an emoji that we have. So let's say a cowboy. Now go ahead and send an invite to those people. So if you have a contact that you have already, then you can go ahead and select them here, or just add the email or the group itself. Now, once that you have all of this all set up, go ahead and click on create. And this is what our group looks like. So as you can see, within the spaces right here, it is quite similar to the chat, except this time we have some additional features. So we have the chat system, but we also have the files system, which allows us to add in files, and also the tasks itself. So we can go ahead and add tasks within this group. Now, if we go ahead and click on our group, again, it will all be similar. So we can go ahead and manage our members right here. And as you can see here, we are currently the space manager. If you want to add more, you can go ahead and click add in here. And then for the other members as well, if you have more members, you can go ahead and set them as a space manager, or even remove them right here as well. Now let's click on the space details. And again, you can go ahead and add more details in here. There are some space guidelines here as well if you wanted to. So it is a community that you are building. Now let's go ahead and go back to the files. And if you want to add items in here, you can go ahead and just click on the add file. This will open up your drive, and then you can go ahead and upload things too if you would like. Or if you have any connected computers, you can go ahead and do that as well. Now everyone will be able to see all of the files added here. So as you can see, it is a shared file system. Now if we go ahead and go to tasks, and then let's go ahead and add a space task. Say for example, we have a task of this. We can go ahead and add more details into it. We can go ahead and add the time as well of when it needs to be done, and you can also assign things as well. And once that's done, anything that is assigned to you, you can go ahead and open up in here to be able to view my tasks. So as you can see, we have this right here within our space group. So let's just mark that as complete. And there you go. Now that task is complete. And as you can see, we can see all of our completed files right here. Everyone is able to see this within our group. Now, if we head back to the chat, we have added that task. And as you can see here, it automatically creates a timestamp within our chat system as well. So this was the task created. And if you take a look at the reply, it says that that task has been completed as well. So everything that we are doing within the files and within the tasks, the chat system will be able to see the entire thing. So this entire thing creates a thread. And if you want to see all of the threads, you can go ahead and just click on this and you can see all of this right here. So things that you are following and things that are mentions are here as well. Now, finally, let's take a look at this final thing, which is Google Meet. So Google Meet is another system that Google uses, and it is integrated within Google Chat. So this allows you to go ahead and create a new meeting, or you can go ahead and join a meeting. So when we click on new meeting, this will then create a new link that you can go ahead and join, send invites, and even start now. And there you go, a complete guide to using Google Chat for beginners. Well, I hope that you have found this tutorial useful. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.